Hi guys, so let's have some fun today. We are going to be drawing for the hands-on activity on page 153. We're going to be drawing these different shapes today. I asked you guys to complete the shapes on the previous pages, 51 and 52, the try activities, and that was all in preparation for this. So I know this says work in pairs. Well, yeah, you stuck with me as your partner today, and we're going to look at that. So it says study each of the drawings below. They want you to draw each of these cubes on the isometric paper. So once again, if you can, print yourself one of these pages that I've attached in the PowerPoint. So you're going to have to draw each of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first one with you, and then it's your job to go do number 1B. And if you're still struggling, you need to let me know, please. All right, so it says draw that one. So what we need to realize is, once again, we have one. It's just one line, so one dot to that way. So today I'm going to use my ruler. I'm going to find myself a starting point, and I'll go one to the side. Fantastic. Right, then we go one down. So we just go one down over here. Okay. Then we count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 dots to the side. So starting from, let's go the bottom point. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. There we go. The second one over there was also 4 dots. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. If we go across the top, that will be 4 dots. So that's 4 dots over there. Right, 1 unit up. So we'll have 1 unit up going like that. 1 to the side and 1 down. As easy as pie. Awesome, there we have our shape. And if you wanted to check it, just make sure that you count. I would say that you can put it over each other, but the scale is a little bit out, so it's not going to be perfectly the same size. If you don't have the paper and you aren't able to print out this page, go take a piece of paper, normal piece of paper, and go copy these dots that are over here. Because if you copy exactly this page, then it's definitely going to equal the same size over there. Then you know that you're on the right track. All right. So when we move on and build on that which we already know, we find the different views of these cubes. And that's what we are going to focus on today, the different views. So I know in SS, for example, it's also quite a big thing when you look at different views from direction point of view. Now we are going to take a cube, okay? We're going to take this cube. And we need to establish what it would look like from the front, from the top, and from the side. Okay, so if I hold the cube like this, the front one is always going to be from the left-hand side. So what do I see? If I had to turn it, and I had to say this is the front, what would I see? Okay, I turn it like that. What do you see? You just see a square. That's what you are seeing over there in the front view. Okay, I'm going to turn it over there again, like that. We're going to call this one the side view. I'm going to move it and say side. What do you see? Just a block, like that. Okay, what am I going to see when I look from the top? So this is my top. Oh, goodness. There goes my block. That's my top view. When I put it like that, what do I see? I see just a square, just like the top view over there. Right, so what we are trying to see, when we move a shape, we don't look at it like the way you would, like this now, for example, where you see all the different sides. When we look from the side, you only focus on what you can see. What can you see from that side? Do I see the sides over here? Do I see the back? Do I see what's happening here at the top and the bottom? No, I don't. I just see that square that's happening over there. And the same thing when I look from the front. If this was a different shape object, then maybe you would include some of the sides, for example. But in this case, we are just working with a flat surface. And when you see that, that is what you kind of eliminate what is happening here on the side. All right, so the next shape that they're focusing on over here in Learn Number 2B is a double, it's a 2 cubic unit shape, right? A 2 cubic unit shape. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to have another block over here. There we go. Once again, this is where these blocks come in quite handy. Okay, let me turn it like that so that we can focus. There we go. 2 cubic units, like that. What do I see when I look from the front? What did we say? The front is from the side. So I'm going to tip it like that. That is what you had to see. That's what you would see. You would see 2 blocks. Okay? If I look from the side, okay, we have to move it back. That's how we're viewing it. If I look from this side, I turn it. Can you see that it only looks like there is 1 cube? You don't see the second cube. It doesn't mean it's not there. It's there. But just because I can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. But when I look from the side, because they are exactly the same shape, exactly the same size, I'm not going to know that it's there. So this is going to be my side view. And that is why there's only 1 block in the side view. If I look from the top, there's my top view. Can you see once again, I can see that there are 2 blocks, 2 units that are represented in this figure. Right. Now I want you guys to go try for me the next one, the B, when there are 3. Okay. So this is the picture that they're providing us with. It looks like that. So think about, what are you going to see when it's from the front? What are you going to see when it's from the side? And what are you going to see when it is from the top? Okay. And I want you guys just to maybe go practice each of these on a piece of paper. Go draw it out. Now you need more of a block paper. If you don't have a block paper, just use a plain piece of white paper. Right. And that's what's going to happen for the rest of this lesson. You're going to try that and go on to page 155 for me, in which you are also going to try and see what happens when you build these shapes. All right, I'm going to skip ahead to C because I feel it's a little bit more of a complicated shape. I'm not saying it's difficult. I'm saying it's a little bit more complicated. Okay, let's build that shape quickly. Let's build that shape. Right, they have 2 to the side, 1 to the back, because something can't just float. 1 on top. Oh, there's a sorry. That is the shape that we have, like that. This is what it looks like. Okay. So, already you can see the top view. Okay. There's your top view. Looking at it, I can turn it like this. I can turn it like that view. I can turn it that way. It's still from the top. When I look from the side, that's what I see. When I look from the front, oh, this is going to be a little bit more complicated. Let me just reposition my hands. Press stick would be very helpful. That is what you see when you look from the side. Okay, so I'm just going to say it again, guys. I think that it is very helpful if you build these blocks. Okay, go build these blocks for yourselves. Have some fun. Take some time, build them, because they are very helpful when it comes to helping you see what you need to see with each of these views. All right, so then you're going to build these for me and practice. Check, cover these up, cover the top view, the side view, and the front view up, and see if you get the same answers. So you don't have to draw anything yet. All you're going to do, you're going to draw that, see if you can see the same thing as over here, and then you are done for today. Tomorrow is going to be a similar hands-on activity, just with the different shapes, and you're going to follow exactly the same process, where you are going to draw the front, the top, and the side views for each of them. So that's going to be over here. You're going to draw for me the front view, the side view, and the top view for each of these on a grid piece of paper, or just a white piece of paper if you don't have. All right, and then I'm going to break that work down over the next few days, and I really hope you have fun. Have a good day.